Trump and Biden are trying to have like a race to the bottom when it comes to immigrants.
Trump's on the campaign circuit. He's back to his roots, you know, for the most part, playing the hits. You know, he's spending way too much time speaking about the fact that has 91 charges against him and hundreds of millions of dollars that he has to pay back because he defrauded people and all of the judgments against him. But I was listening to, NPR this morning, and they quoted some Republican strategist that says, just my advice to him would be to stay on message and talk about the things that are universal, aka stop talking about the damn 2020 election and then all of like the things that you are embroiled in, because this is actually the stuff that Republican voters care about, which is that migrants are evil, Muslims are evil, women should be controlled, and
country's a hellhole.
He came down on that escalator and he said Mexicans are rapists, and now again playing the hits.
Weak border policy. And just a few weeks ago, I met with the grieving family of Laken Riley. You know Laken, she was incredible. Top of her class. Everything was the top. She was the top of everything. She was incredible. I met the parents, incredible people. The 22-year-old nursing student in Georgia who was barbarically murdered by an illegal alien animal. The Democrats say, please don't call them animals. They're humans. I said, no, they're not humans. They're not humans. They're animals. And Nancy Pelosi told me that. She said, please don't use the word animal, sir, when you're talking about these people. I said, I'll use the word animal because that's what they are. I'll never forget my vow to.
They're animals. This is the same woman, incidentally, that Marjorie Taylor Greene had given like a button to Joe Biden at that time, and it is amazing how much this one person who was killed by an undocumented immigrant has become this icon. You would never, ever, ever see them talk about the one of the dozens of children that are murdered in mass shooting events, or there's been hundreds upon hundreds of people who have been killed in mass shooting events. They would never single out a single one of them.
Bradley pointed this out, a great poll here, that this was when Biden at his State of the Union got lightly criticized by some in the Democratic Party for saying she was killed by an illegal. Remember that? This is who he was referencing.
She was killed by a Venezuelan. And just to remind people what has been happening in Venezuela, which is a giant collective punishment operation by our government to destroy their oil industry for politics.
And it's also interesting too that, after that, Biden said that at the State of the Union about Laken Riley, basically baited into having that, say her name dialogue with Marjorie Taylor Greene. He then had this interview, I think on 60 Minutes, where he said he regretted using the term, or it was on MSNBC with Jonathan Capehart. He regretted using the word illegal, which then every right wing talker took the turn to then be like, see, he regretted saying it. He wasn't illegal. Like, good job, Biden. So now you went hard enough, and then now you're completely tucking tail and saying you regret saying that person wasn't illegal.
It's never
futile.
Be
it's completely
enough.
Futile. This bend towards far right immigration rhetoric from Biden.
It will never be enough for them. Biden could repeat a Trump speech word for word, and they would still say that he is soft on the border. So
he could put razor wire in himself, and they wouldn't be like, okay, well that is woke razor wire. We need some different razor wire.
Right. Did black people make this? They just. This is what we've been trying to do as it relates to Israel with him, clearly appealing to his humanity about immigration or, the Palestinian people isn't working. From a political perspective, buddy, you're never gonna win this battle. So start your own one and play on your terms.